This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
This addresses that kind of managing growth and also providing equity within our district.
The Washington County School District is looking at ways to address overcrowding, including a plan that would build 6 new schools and repurpose some older ones. But from where will that money come? School Watch tops Channel 2 News at 6:30. The plan presented yesterday would come with a price tag of $835 million. Clearly money the school district simply doesn't have. Good evening, I'm Kristen Remington.
I'm Wendy DeMonte. Thank you for being with us tonight. Well, 24 hours after first hearing the plan, school district officials are trying to get their heads around it. They say if nothing else, it identifies a possible solution and a cost to this problem. Paul Nelson joins us live at DeMonte Ranch High School, which has the highest priority for alleviating overcrowding. Paul, what is the #1 option at that particular school?
Well, Wendy, the first goal is to build a $30 million expansion onto this school, but the overcrowding is really district-wide. In fact, they're expecting about 1,000 more students every single year.
Morning.
More and more kids are attending school in Washoe County. The problem is the student population is outgrowing the space available.
Public education is a necessity, and you can't keep the kids home, so you've got to make room for them. And then you need to hire qualified personnel to teach them.
In the plan presented by the Cunningham Group, the first priority would be to increase DeMonte Ranch High School's capacity from 1,800 students to 2,400. A new, larger Wooster High School would be built, taking some students from DeMonte Ranch. Another would be built in the North Valleys. And Sparks and Hug students would all be under one roof in a new Sparks High School.
I think it is an ambitious plan, but I think it's also a plan that addresses a lot of needs we have as a school district.
Sparks and Dilworth middle schools would move into the current Sparks High School, and those schools would become elementary schools. Hug and Wooster would both be repurposed. 2 middle schools and 1 elementary school would also be built.
It's hard to continue to put the lion's share of any resources we do have in building new schools in the suburban areas while our inner core just gets older and older. So providing that equity to our urban schools, I think, is a great idea.
Year-round schedules would be required to meet elementary school growth demands.
My kids did not have that option, and I have come to believe in it. They had a much longer summer, and I do believe that they can forget what they had learned.
Etchart says the plan would require about $100 million per year, but next year only about $35 million will be available, despite an increase in property tax revenue.
We see the growth going on, so we are starting to see more revenues coming in. But $35 million a year is not going to come close to the amount of money we need to actually build the schools.
Etchart says really the only way to come up with that extra revenue is if voters approve a tax increase, and it's still not certain which taxes those that could be affected. A vote of some kind could be expected on the 2016 ballot. Covering School Watch Live, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.
Boy.